How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paleo Pod. Today, we have a few different topics we would like to cover, starting off with the recent developments in Tyrannosaurus growth. So, what do we think, gentlemen?
Yes.
They're
I did you say they're slow?
Technically, yes, they're very slow
I
at
mean-
growing.
Maybe we should be specific how. I think honestly, I'll be completely honest. A few months ago, maybe like a year ago at this point, I had someone ask me because like whenever I'm on like a dino class, you'll end up talking about like how you can age certain specimens, figure out how old they were when they passed. And I'd always say is like, oh yeah, T.rex maybe lived to like 30, and then like other large theropods like Carcharodontosaurs maybe saw their 50s. And there would be some people would be like, what makes T.rex different? Why is it so much like, why does it, keel over so much faster? I genuinely had no answer for them, so I can't say I'm surprised by this.
I think stress would be a good reason.
Stress. I don't know.
God,
Hey,
I'm gonna go fight a Tyrannosaurus to survive. I don't want to do this.
I don't know. I'd be stressed it too if I was a large Carcharodontosaurid and I had to live among giant herds of Titanosaurs every day. Just saying.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's slightly a weird off-inch bit of it in the sense of I remember my mate comparing it to a game mode in Call of Duty where you had to get a kill quickly, otherwise you died. I can't remember the name of the game mode. We were just talking about it's basically like a T-Rex, like just you gotta get something to eat or you just die. So you gotta get killed, you gotta hurry up and get the next one.
Yeah, for some further context for our audience, there was a new study published that looked at 17 different specimens, which is a better data set than we had previously, which gives us more information about how T-Rex grew. And the conclusion was that this guy and girl, because there's more than guys, they had a very slow growth rate that wouldn't stop until they were 40 years old, which means that the chances of there being a significant number of fully grown T-Rex are pretty low overall. Because they would have to try to get there first for 40 years. 40 years.
Yeah. I don't believe they stated what the possible maximum age for a T-Rex would be as well.
I haven't found anything.
Yeah. I mean, we could now that T-Rex seems to align a lot more with other large theropods, we could say that it's similar to the one Meraxes specimen that was like in its early 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe.
Also, what does this imply for Sue, Scotty, and Stan? Like, how old do we assume they are now?
I don't know if it was stated, was it? Because what Sue was 28 previously, as it was estimated.
Yeah.
I don't know how old Scotty was. Do you know how old Scotty was? Let me check real quick.
Not entirely sure. Because like Sue had early signs of arthritis, right?
Yes. And
but you can get arthritis at any age, really.
That's true.
I would never use arthritis as a it's more of just being well used rather than well aged.
What part of her what part of her where was the arthritis in her body?
The phalanges.
Was it? I forget.
I can't remember fully.
But either way.
She didn't look healthy, let's put it that way.
Yeah, she was covered in injuries, much like most other theropod skeletons we find.
Yeah. Brutal lifestyle.
Yeah. So yeah, and then another thing that was added to this is that it seems possible that because T-Rex had such a slow growth, it's possible that it filled different niches as it matured, which means that it could have possibly competed with Nanotyrannus when it was around that age for a similar this type of food that Nanotyrannus was going after. So maybe we can learn a little bit more about how Nanotyrannus interacted with T-Rex, since currently we don't have a lot of information on that.
I've got the paleo
Yep.
art. It's hunted T-Rex.
Yeah, they constantly fed on baby T-Rexes. They ate nothing else.
Yeah, it's. I understand the thematic standing of it, like taking on a baby T-Rex, but like, guys, can it not just take down like an Acaroraptor every once in a while?
Yeah.
Can we not just like?
You know, if the Nanotyrannus is out to worry about, it's going for a drink with the Mosasaurus infested waters.
Right. What is this
Yeah.
place? What is this place?
It's hell.
Yeah.
It's Hell's Creek.
It
Yeah,
lives up to its-
literally.
lives up to its name.
Speaking of that, I loved the hashtag, because there was this hashtag going around on like Instagram, I think Twitter. It might have started on Twitter. I'm not entirely sure. When the nano paper came out, there was like hashtag back to hell. I thought that was great.
That's a good one. I like that.
Man, the Nanotyrannus validity and its ramifications have been a catastrophe for the paleo community.
Don't know nothing about T-Rex.
What's even funnier, though, is I think this recent study also kind of further confirms the existence of Nanotyrannus, because they did find more significant differences between the Nanotyrannus specimens and T-Rex. Also, they mentioned that some of these specimens might be different species of T-Rex. What's up with that? Will Imperator and Regina live again?
do not do that. Last time I checked, there is still no correlation between morphology and placement in time. So, and also from the sounds of it, with the kinds of pressures T-Rex had from both competition and prey items, diversification into 3 species doesn't exactly sound plausible for it.
Did you not like that idea,
But
Lakota?
it did live for 2 million years. So there was plenty of time for other species to branch off. I mean, we know of Macraensis, of course. Question is, how many species?
Well, you think about it, how many species of lion there used to be before humans took them all out?
Yeah, even in that, like what, lions and leopards branched off within a smaller amount of time than what T-Rex lived in. So, you know, it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, but like I still don't agree with the notion that that like Greg Paul gives for his justification of Regina and Imperator.
Well, we certainly need better data than tooth count and, you know, just minor differences than what was proposed. Then I can't remember the reasoning for suggesting that other species existed. Unfortunately, it's been a couple weeks since I read the paper because this episode is late at talking about it. But
sorry.
But I'm not too sure if it was actually like differences, like minor differences in the skeleton, or if it was something else. Like maybe it was like the growth rate that separated them or something like that.
Could you use growth rate as an example for speciation, or?
I don't know if you could, honestly, because that is tricky in and of itself. An animal could grow a little bit slower if it's hungry, you know, if like it's going through a spell where it doesn't get nearly enough food, or maybe the weather conditions are not exactly ideal. So even that would probably be a little bit iffy too.
Even genetics as well.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Think about it.
Yeah, something like that.
You compare like a bunch of 1-year-olds and humans, they all grow up at different stages.
Right.
Like not one will just be the same height over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have to be drastically different for it to even be considered.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything definitively because I don't quite know their reasoning of why they suggested that there was multiple species. If any of you know in the comments, there's a squirrel right outside my window. But if any of you know, be sure to let us know.
Checking in on his his cousin.
It caught my eye, and I was like, "Is my wife outside with my daughter?" And nope, squirrel. Okay.
Squirrels are like, "How are you doing, my mammal from another mammal?"
There's I don't get the chance to talk about this very often, but I used to be really big into analog horror. There's this one crazy series called Monument Mythos that makes absolutely no sense, and at some point throughout the series, it's like this 2001 PowerPoint presentation editing, and there's this squirrel, and it's just like Mr. Squirrel. What? It's a great clip by Wendigoon that talks about that.
Well, now I'm gonna have to look into that. It's
yeah.
essential viewing.
Squirrel.
Speaking of squirrels and our ancestors, apparently our early vertebrate ancestors had 4 eyes, and I'm kind of upset about that. I'm upset that we don't have 4 eyes.
Yeah, so
we'd be so much cooler.
I haven't had the chance to read about this. So what are we dealing with here, folks?
Let me actually, because I think I had this pulled up.
I'm kind of glad we don't have 4 eyes, because you imagine how much expensive it'd be if you needed glasses. It's 4 sets of lenses.
So the article came out from Nature. The title is four camera type eyes in the earliest vertebrates from the Cambrian period. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the full paper because Nature requires I pay a subscription. But I have seen the images, and hello, is my browser working? And it's weird. Here is an interpretation of it that a lifelike interpretation. If you want to take a look at this guy,
beautiful.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know what to say about that, really. I've seen the picture before, but even then, just looking at it, it's like,
yeah,
it's kind of looks like it's. If you look at the eyes on the outside, it looks kind of like, oh, curious. Look at the eyes in the middle and that little nasal passage there. It looks in shock.
What I do find really interesting about this is that we know that some animals alive today, and hey, if you've ever owned a pet bearded dragon, you'll already know this. There are some animals, like vertebrate animals, that have 3 eyes. Bearded dragons have one on the top of their head. I remember we had a bearded dragon named Khaleesi a few years ago, and I remember learning about that, and I was like, is that true? And I walked into like my sister's room where Khaleesi was, and I was like, oh, you do have an eye on your forehead. It's so weird.
Show me your eye.
I'm trying to find the image of the there was like some kind of scan of its skull, I think, but I don't know if I can find it, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is like a okay, so this is a graph of how they developed, it looks like. Oh, it's because we came from Succubembasis.
I love that.
That's the reason we don't have 4 eyes.
Such a cool fish.
Yeah, no, it's just really bizarre. Oh, here it is. Here's the actual like fossil of it. I'm trying to find it everywhere, so I found it on phys.org. Yeah, what? That's so odd. I don't know. I think there's a lot of just because the way I'm understanding is that this guy was probably like a dead end when it comes to like evolution and how that went. So it probably doesn't really have any descendants from the looks of it. Do what?
The zoom-in pics on there are really good to look at, aren't they?
Yeah. It's just so bizarre. Then again, it's from the Cambrian. Everything there is weird.
It's an interesting period to look at. And again, doesn't get looked at enough. Or, in public social media.
Yeah. I'm actually no. I'm looking at this again. I don't think it's a dead end, so to speak. I think it's because it's on the same line. I have to wonder, and I have an idea, but like someone asked, or like, why would you lose the extra eyes and we like just keep the two? I want to say that's because you can do everything that you can with 4 eyes just as good with 2,
Yeah,
right?
especially if they're all facing the same direction. Unless they like
Yeah.
the different eyes have different like color receptors inside of them. So like the 2 eyes would see some different colors. The ones in the middle will see a completely different thing, like ultraviolet or something like that. And what's to do with maybe I don't know in the water. They're all facing the same way. Maybe it was something to do in the case of like being able to see other things. You know, like how some fish today will emit a different light to communicate to one another, but other fish can't see that. Maybe these did the same thing, and then they use those middle eyes to see that color, so they can find the rest of their species, depending what kind of water they're like living in.
Yeah. I Another thing as well is that like our brains like omit certain things about our vision. Like we can always see our nose, but our brain just decides, "Hey, you don't need to like see that all the time." I wonder what their brain like omitted that they were like constantly seeing and just and like also I wonder like if they're seeing different colors with different eyes, I wonder if their brain kind of melded the vision into like one thing and they're just constantly seeing all of those colors.
Probably, I imagine so. Like, it's interesting, really, isn't it?
Could you imagine you close one of your eyes and you can no longer see the color red? Yeah, no, it's so bizarre. I don't know. It's so weird.
I like it.
I don't know.
I just
Life
love
on
the
this planet.
just the middle eyes and that little orifice there.
It,
Looks like
it
in
really does
shock.
look strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to read up,
Oh,
read a little bit more about that.
yeah. Very
Have
cool.
to get the paper.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I might look at the summary in phys.org, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of weird new things, Biology, I believe you mentioned this. What's up with this weird new tall life form that we have found recently?
Oh yeah, geez. I was like thinking of like what did I mention? Yeah, we got what is a new life form. So you know, it's not a plant, it's not a fungus, it's not an animal. It's a brand new thing altogether, which is really cool. And I'm currently drawing a blank right now.
Do what?
I'm drawing a blank right now. What it's called? It basically we looked into it a lot recently in the sense of well, they found out what it was. I'm trying to remember what it is. Basically, it was a big tall stick.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm trying to think in my head what like I read up about it, and but I've slept since then. Known as obelisks. But
prototactites. I think that's what it
yeah,
says.
prototactites. This one's well, the one that I was talking about is obelisks. But it's kind of cool. It's when life on land was kind of being adventurous. It's really tall. When you think about it, most life forms back then, they were like on land were ankle height, and this one could like be, I think, an American would be 26 feet.
Oh my god, it's huge! It's
Yeah,
8 meters.
yeah, 8 meters.
Oh my god, that's huge!
That is pretty hefty.
Hold on, wait. This is from I think New Science. Look at this size comparison.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god!
Like everything else was like ankle high, and this thing's they're like, you know what? I'm going places.
I'm going up.
I'm going up in the world, boys.
Going up and nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is his own thing.
That's so weird.
which is sort of brand new life form. Which, like I said, it's not a fungus, it's not a plant, it's not an animal. It's just a new thing in total, which I thought was kind of cool. I read the whole thing and I was listening to like several videos on it. And I really can't pull it out of my head right now. It's been one of those days.
We're all exhausted.
Yeah.
It's been a wild few days.
But yeah, so
I do remember. Do what?
It's a unique life form no longer found on Earth.
Yeah. There was a video I saw online of someone who's very obviously still in like college or something. Is like, we found like a brand new form of life, and he like leans into the camera and he's like, shut up. Shut up. They're going to make us learn about this in biology class.
What's wrong with that? Biology class. God.
Yeah.
Love biology. That's why
Yeah,
he's
my mom's a biology
he's a pretty he's a pretty cool dude.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, just me and my pizza.
Yeah, ever since this guy showed up with like the pizza box, we haven't really seen biology.
Yeah. Crazy. Miss him.
This guy's got glasses though. So,
Yeah.
like
It's not the
very
same.
clearly a different person.
So I think biology's somewhere
Superman.
here. Oh, so hi guys.
Hey, biology.
Oh, where'd he go?
It's like Clark Kent.
Yeah.
He's Clark.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So was it?
No, it's. Oh yeah, hold on. Wasn't there? I want to say there was a. Was there. I don't remember if this was old or new. Oh yeah. So this is from like a month ago. I only recently heard about this. But there was like a Denisovian skull that was finally found. Like we finally have like the skull of a Denisovian.
Really?
Again, from a month ago. But is that the order it's in?
Yeah, that's its thing. It's class.
Eukaryotic. I'm assuming that's...
eukaryotic.
It's just a weird thing to see growing.
Don't.
Like, it makes me think, like, would it taste good with garlic?
Probably not.
That'll
probably give
fried in the pan with garlic.
Oh, that would probably give you some type of stomach illness that you have never seen before.
I can't remember which
No, this is just eukaryotes.
I can't remember which university it was or museum, but they were talking about like ancient shellfish. I was like, oh, I wonder if it tastes nice with garlic and butter in a pan. And the reply was brilliant because they used the actual species name for garlic. Oh, it wouldn't have evolved to like another few million years later, so they would have never known. It's like it's the only way to respond to that comment.
Okay, so it's just a eukaryote like everything else, but it does seem to be like in its own kingdom. It might be in its own kingdom. I think that's what it is because eukaryote is the domain. Oh my god, this thing has a lot of species.
Well, there was a lot of these stick things, weren't there? Really?
Yeah. What's going on?
What's
with Earth and sticks?
Earth and sticks.
Some interpretations of this thing are very interesting.
I mean,
that's really weird.
It just makes me think of a termite hill, really. Like the structures that they make for airways.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go collect insects for a quest. I'll be right back. Man, no, that's so. I don't know. It's just so alien looking.
Yeah,
it really is.
That is a fine description of practically all life on Earth back then.
It's alien looking.
Alien looking.
I still like them
all throughout the Paleozoic.
I can't think its name right now, but the thing I always think of when I think of alien films is that that one shrimpish-looking creature with big eyes and a trunk with teeth at the end. Not the one with the sticky bits, but the one with the bulbous eyes.
The Tully Monstrum. Tully Monstrum.
Oh,
Tully
Is
Monster.
it Tully
Tully
Monstrum?
Monster.
Tully Monster, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's weird. I think that I was gonna try to draw that for our Cambrian episode. Or sorry, our Carboniferous episode.
I have an avatar of that in VR chat, actually. I have a Tully Monster avatar.
Do you
And
really?
it's it's a hand puppet. So like, if you ever come into my stream, because I had a Helicorprion avatar on the other week, and that's also a hand puppet. So I just like just wring it out.
Okay, this wasn't the thing I was thinking of.
You were thinking of
Tully
something
Monster,
else?
wasn't it?
So you weren't
It was
thinking of a
something
Tully
else.
Monstrum?
It looks more shrimp-like.
Anomalocaris?
Anomalocaris?
No, not a normal cat. It has this like a weird
Oh.
long appendage at the end of it. Like this. A little bit like this, but not quite like this.
Send a photo.
I'm trying
Is it?
to remember his name.
What is the name? What is the name? What is the name? I'm trying to remember. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember its name either.
Someone was making a teddy bear of it recently. I was like, I could have one of those.
Opabenia?
Is that its name? Opalbenia?
Upper Venia.
I can't remember what that actually looked like. Opabenia. Oh yeah, is it Opabenia?
How do you spell it?
O-P-A-B.
O-P-A-B.
I-N-I-A.
Maybe. Yeah, this might be it. Yeah, it's got the weird appendage thing.
That's
Yeah,
the one.
that's it.
Look at that beaut. You know, this is the kind of thing I'd keep as a pet and just feed it salmon every now and then.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
I wonder how big
Call
it
it-
was.
What a freak.
Oh,
Call
it
it
was
Lawrence.
tiny little creature too.
You can imagine, like how tiny was it?
Tiny,
like-
tiny.
Like like less than 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the kind of thing, you know, when you get those like fairy shrimp tanks from the toy shop, and you just put your little sachet of eggs in. This would be one of those.
Yeah.
Man, it's got the species name of Regalis.
Hey.
It's Edmontosaurus.
Yeah, it's an Edmontosaurus.
What do you think would happen if we replaced these two, like swapped these two animals in time?
Oh my. Just just cuts to the Edmontosaurus freaking drowning. Just dying.
It dies of oxygen deprivation before it can drown.
Yeah, like it gets out of the water, but it's
breathe.
still suffocating.
It's like the Morpheus thing, the red versus the blue pills, like drown or suffocate.
Mom, I want the new Regalis. We've got a Regalis at home. Regalis at home. Shrimp noises.
That, like
Suffocated shrimp noises because you can't breathe in this atmosphere.
that kind of reminds me of the fact that the shoebill stork and Tyrannosaurus both have the same species name, that being Rex.
Real? Oh. Oh, I need to see this. I didn't know
I
that.
want to see that fire Triceratops so badly. It's pecking in his eye like, here, take that.
Because what was it? It's Balaeniceps Rex.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the B Rex.
Meaning the. Do you know what that genus name means?
No. What does that mean?
It means the whale head king,
Oh, fair enough.
or the whale head.
Alright, some
Now-
strange looking whale.
Swap the B Rex with the T Rex. What do you get? What happens?
We get an ecological disaster on both ends. If you swapped like every individual, hold on. What's the shoebill stork's population number? There's roughly about 3,000 to 5,000 of them.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Damn. That's a lot of Tyrannosaurs.
Reminds me of the. Did you ever watch the ASDF movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, you remember the suddenly pineapples?
Oh yeah.
It was like suddenly T.rex.
Oh, that would be terrible for this little area of Africa. And then the Hell Creek Formation, they lose their top predator. So all of their Triceratops and Edmontosaurus just die because of too much disease can spread.
This will affect the trout population.
People honestly don't realize how much like predators keep diseases in check.
Yeah.
And like stuff like that.
Population
Like that,
control is important.
It is. When you think about it, like zombie deer protozoa, like that's only really kept in check because of predators.
Mhm.
Places where you have wolves and mountain lions, you find that disease is very low compared to places where those predators are in lower numbers than the diseases in higher. Well, not disease. The protozoa is in a higher way of form, in a sense.
Right.
Yeah, important.
Yeah.
Important
Very,
management.
yeah, very, very important.
I always remember the wolves in Yellowstone whenever this gets brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elk, what? The elk were probably going to send themselves to extinction there for a bit till wolves were reintroduced. Because human hunting's not allowed in Yellowstone. So what's eating all these elk? Bears, the bears can't do it on their own.
What else?
We mentioned a few things, didn't we?
Bars had its 45th anniversary of its subscription. Yeah.
Which is
shout out.
It's been 4 decades and we still don't know a lot about Barsboldia. Still very few fossils.
Which is a shame. Yeah.
We know it was
shout
big.
out
It was a
Pat
big
the
animal.
Titan.
Yeah, shout out Pat the Titan.
Oh yeah. For even informing me, because I didn't even know that it's only been 45 years.
Yeah.
It feels like it should have been one of those animals we found in like the late 1800s.
It does, doesn't it? Even the image that's on like that they have on Wikipedia of its neural spines and like a piece of its hip, I think, looks like it's really old.
Oh yeah.
You feel like the older the species we've known it, more people know about it. But like when you talk about Barsboldia, you're like, what?
Yeah, it's like, what's that?
What's that?
It's like,
What's that?
well, have you ever heard of Edmontosaurus? It might have looked like that. Maybe.
Oh, I've heard of Edmontosaurus, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh. Speaking of Edmonto, I caught some flack for my Edmontosaurus video recently. And not for the reason I caught flack in the past.
Why? Why'd you catch flack?
So I got in trouble last time because I mentioned how big Barsboldia. Yeah, people were like, it was like, not every Edmontosaurus was that big, or Edmontosaurus didn't get that big. There were some people that just didn't believe what I was saying. I made very sure to indicate that these were exceptionally large individuals, like 1142 and stuff like that. I caught flack for my intro line, which is what I say every time I talk about bars on Dino Class, which is Edmontosaurus is the most hadrosaur to ever hadrosaur. And I had a handful of people being like, objection, Hadrosaurus is the most hadrosaur to ever hadrosaur. And I was like, Hadrosaurus wishes it was Edmontosaurus.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you're gonna get. I hate that so much. On that note, no, it doesn't matter what you say. There's gonna be contrarians that show up. It's like you could say something like T.rex is the most famous dinosaur out there. They'd be like, I argue Brontosaurus is the most famous dinosaur out there.
Who's Brontosaurus? It wasn't even real for a bit.
Yeah.
What's hilarious about that is that following the Edmontosaurus video, I made a Brontosaurus video, and I had to edit the script and say, arguably one of the most famous dinosaurs ever.
Yeah, man, you can't speak in absolutes. They'll tear you apart for it.
I think you're a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Well, we all know the most famous dinosaur is T-Rex. You go to someone who knows nothing about dinosaurs with a picture of a T-Rex and they'll go, that's a T-Rex.
Yeah, yeah.
Any other picture, they'll be like, just some dumb lizard.
People will look at a picture of an Allosaurus and they'll go, that's a T-Rex. People will look at
Some people look at a statue of an Allosaurus. That's a good-looking T-Rex, that
Look
is.
at that T-Rex, crazy.
I think it might be my new favorite thing to do is go around museums and just say that in earshot of people to see what they say.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, just looking at like the Metricanthrosaurus fossil, I love going to see. It's like that's a cool looking T-Rex.
Never go into a museum with you. I'd get secondhand embarrassment. Like,
it's like, God, I don't even know you. Why are you near me? Jeez.
Looks at the Quetzalcoatlus fossil like, God, seagulls got big back then.
Like just yesterday, I had someone come in and say, "Mr. T-Rex," and then ask me a question, and I'm like, "I'm an acro. What are you looking at? What is this?"
When you were irritator, I was calling you Oshalalia.
Oh,
that's a nice Oshalalia.
What is this
model.
image?
Yeah, I was about to
That's what I think of when I was watching Lakota's Edmontosaurus video.
Oh well.
That's about going about sizes. Like, oh yeah, that's the size. That's and then everyone else. That's a normal Edmontosaurus.
That's like Edmontosaurus compared to like what, Saurolophus or something. Wasn't Saurolophus kind of small?
I think one of them was small.
So there are some smaller hadrosaurs. I just need a good example right now. Let me check the size of Saurolophus.
Yeah, they hadros.
Yeah.
Because of its island dwarfism.
Yes. Oh no, Saurolophus is big. Saurolophus is a big boy. Okay, never mind.
I was thinking that because it's like
but it's
sometimes mistaken for Para.
Is it?
Saurolophus, no. Edmontosaurus is certainly larger than Edmontosaurus, and Barsboldia is probably larger than Edmontosaurus, and Xiangtong is probably larger than both of those guys.
No, Xiangtong is the smallest one.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Did he just say Edmontosaurus is bigger than Edmontosaurus?
Did I?
I think you did.
Did I really? Wait, did who? Did who? Did he? Me or him?
You.
Me?
You. Yeah. I think you did.
Well, technically,
I don't know. You might
true.
have slipped up a bit.
Hey, like,
I mean, yeah.
If we want to look at, if you want to look at Anectons compared to Regalis, then yeah, Edmontosaurus is bigger than
it is pretty staggering. Yeah.
So I'll stand on that. I'll stand by it.
Stand on that hill.
Yeah. But I meant Saurolophus anyway. Yeah, and back onto Barsboldia. It's unfortunate that we don't know a lot about it. It seems like it was a big hadrosaur, possibly comparable in size to Xiangtongosaurus, which is cool. But yeah, there was even some debate on whether or not it was a Lambeosaurine or a Saurolophine. So right now it's a Saurolophine, which is, the same group that Edmontosaurus and Xiangtongosaurus are in, which is why they often look like that in depictions. Great.
Yeah.
Barsboldia.
Man. Such a doesn't I remember this getting talked about a lot when Barsboldia got its TLC in Path of Titans. Doesn't it have like this weird hump going on with its neural spines?
We found like some of their vertebral column that shows tall neural spines. The only issue with reconstructions in general is that we don't know if that covered its whole back, So oftentimes they just make its little hump above like the spot that we know about. It's kind of like Alta Spinax in that way that we only have like a piece of the vertebrae. And so as a result, they gave it like a concavinator style hump when, maybe it covered the whole back. We don't know. That's the problem with, sparse fossils.
Turns out Barsboldia is actually part of any of that family. It's a new Spinosaurid. Could
you imagine?
Except it didn't eat fish, it eats seagrass.
Well, that is certainly the interesting change of pace for a Spinosaurid.
We also had All right, I missed this, but I want to say that you know about this, Dino. Did we get confirmation on a Rebirth DLC
Yeah,
for Evolution 3?
Yeah,
apparently. I think it was like an investors live stream or something like that where they confirmed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was an investors live stream, and I think people blown up well, like thinking that this is going to be the next DLC. It could be, but they did mention like how that they are going to do DLCs tied to the films because they do really well. Especially when you look at the Malta DLC and you looked at the Bastion DLC, those DLCs did really well because they were tie-ins with the film, and everyone, people want what they see in the movies, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were mentioning how the Rebirth DLC would be well, they don't. I don't even remember if they specifically said Rebirth. They just said movie tie-ins. There's like a bit of a theories going on at the moment because if you notice, the three animals we've been getting are the ones that are in Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah.
So there's like a little movement theory going on that the next DLC is probably going to be a Camp Cretaceous DLC. I think like the next free animal, if it is a Rhinoceros, would feel very much in that direction.
Yeah.
So reskins and stuff like that to go with the DLC itself. But then obviously going back to the Rebirth thing, it's going to sell well. Like when you look at the comments, like anything they post, even if it's just them showing off a picture of someone's screenshot on Discord, they'll be like, "Oh, where's the Rebirth DLC? When's it coming?" Many people are going to want the D-Rex. Many people won't want the D-Rex. Many people want the Mutadons. Many people won't want the Mutadons. But people will still probably buy it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it'd be more of an expansion pack, like we saw with the Wetlands DLC. It'd be like a load of theme bits from there. I'm kind of wondering what theme bits we'll get. Like, I'm kind of hoping for like Temple and the laboratory stuff.
I'm certainly noticing that people are expecting a lot from a Rebirth DLC. They want a new skin for Spinosaurus. They want a new one for T.rex. Obviously, the Mutadons. That'll be a new creature entirely, as they're a mixture between a raptor and a velociraptor. Wow.
Intrigued how
A
they do that.
velociraptor and a pteranodon. I did it again. And then they what else? What else did they?
D-Rex.
The D-Rex, yeah, the D-Rex.
I
I
want.
wouldn't be surprised if they wanted a Neurognathus too.
I was going to say that. I want that.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want that the most.
Yeah. So I feel like
Swords reskin.
there's a lot of work that needs to go into a Rebirth DLC, so it might be a bit before it actually happens.
Yeah. I will say, if we, this might be a hot take, with Majungasaurus coming out recently, I don't think I want a Chaos Theory Majungasaurus skin. Have you ever noticed that the Chaos Theory Majungasaurus A, does not have ears, and B, its skull ends right behind its eyes?
It does, yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah. Look at it. The skull just ends.
I've only paid attention to the arms and the snout shape.
And its size.
Its size is huge. They had to make it bigger so that it could kill a Suchomimus.
Because, Spinosaurus are weak,
Yeah.
They're just lazy fish eaters.
Yeah.
They ain't predators. The piscivores.
Oh, I guess it does.
Yeah, it's very weird.
No, I saw people talking about that.
It does not have
it's
ears.
so bizarre.
You're right, no ears, and its skull does seem to end right behind the eyes, so it's like a short skull. Huh.
No, it's so weird.
Yeah, it's like lacking all of that post-orbital bones back there. That's weird.
I don't know what they did to it, but send that one back to the lab.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't notice that. I'd still be cool if we got one though. I do like the way that it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can make the movie stuff then, can't you?
Yeah. I did not notice that. At the very least, it has the correct arms though. The current
Yeah, I'll give
current
it that.
evolution 3 ones, they don't. They have like traditional theropod arms being held in front of their body, when in reality, of course, their arms are just weird.
Tiny.
Most notably, they have elbows.
Well,
Who
Yeah.
gave him his elbows back?
Evolution.
to be fair, Majungasaurus does have elbows. It's just they're not really noticeable.
No.
Oh, does it? Hold
It's
on.
not like
Yeah.
Carnotaurus.
Yeah, they're just
Where
like
it's like little arm sockets.
they're just they're very reduced on Abelisaurids, really. But their elbows are
Yes.
still present.
I like presents.
I like presents too.
It does have a bit of a bend in it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, again, just
That's interesting.
Not really noticeable elbows, like to the point where it's like if you're
It's-
looking at them from the outside, you'd think that they don't have elbows at all. Oh, do you want
Yeah,
that
because
amphibian?
the elbows, it's mostly just like the two bones that met at the elbow joint. It looks like they fused together.
Yeah.
Kind of. That's yeah.
They're
So it's just
just-
kind of like a small bend.
Yeah, they're just weird animals, I swear. And
Sorry to hate on your favorite group of animals, biology.
oh no, weird in paleontology is a good thing. I call my favorite dinosaur, Spinosaurus, weird all the time because it's awesome.
It is weird.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah, exactly. This
Yeah, why does
amphibian's
nothing today have a sale like that?
I'll still never understand why this image of the amphibian you sent to me, biology. So many people were telling me that it was a diploculus when they saw it in the movie. And I was like, that was definitely not.
The closest thing it looks to is Acnostagia.
Yeah.
I mean, all I want's a giant amphibian in this game at some point. Everyone's like, oh, crocodiles. I said, I want a giant amphibian. That's so much cooler.
I want one of those like huge amphibians that like acted like crocodiles way back in what was it, the Triassic? That's something I would like to see.
You gotta think, how long did the Arctic species last for? Was that like not Jurassic period? It was still kicking.
There were still some hefty ones that existed throughout the rest of the Mesozoic for a time.
Well, no, we need a giant like amphibian. I think it'd be cool to see.
Forget
I mean,
what was that one that they were telling us about when we were streaming that one time, biology?
oh, the one's a really weird name.
The huge one.
And we couldn't believe the size of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember. 1 second.
It was like Mastodon or something. Mastodonosaurus. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, because we were like, "What was?"
This guy's
Titanosaurus.
huge. This guy was freaking huge.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Let's just.
What in the war? How have I never heard of this thing?
Right?
It feels like you should know it when you hear the name. That's what we were saying. We're playing. Was it Tylosaur at the time, or was like, oh, what?
See, forget Dinosuchus.
Yeah.
I want Mastodonsaurus. That's what I want.
Thing is nuts.
Yeah.
I remember actually going through the paleo art now. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'd like some of that. That would be awesome. Don't give me nothing else. I don't want crocodiliforms or nothing. Just amphibians.
I mean, technically, they already are in the
Don't be
Jurassic
rash.
world.
No, I'll still take crocodiliforms. Okay.
Yeah, Dinosuchus.
Yeah, Dinosuchus, Sarcosuchus,
No.
Armadillosuchus.
You know me enough in Ark.
Do you want
I don't need them breaking through fences.
Do you want Armadillosuchus though?
Yes, Armadillosuchus. That is the prime form of crocodilomorph right there. That, like, evolution should have not let that thing go extinct. That should be how crocodiles should look today. It looked like the kind of animal you'd have as a status pet.
Yeah, right.
I mean, to me, this looks like one of the hybrids in like Jurassic World Alive, when you're like 3 hybrids deep and you're still mixing the DNA.
Mate, it's just such
a hybrid of a hybrid of a hybrid.
It's such a cool animal. It's not very big. It'd definitely be like, you sort of like Jack Russell of the crocodile world, but
Yeah.
I love it. It's Everyone's like, oh, my favorite
Man.
prehistoric crocodile is Sarcosuchus. Mine's Dinosuchus. Mine's Caprosuchus. Mine's Armadillosuchus.
Simosuchus for me.
Oh yeah, little Simo with its like permanent smile.
Yeah.
The axolotl of the crocodile world.
I don't know if I have a favorite crocodilian. I mean, I live with, or crocodiliforma, or I should say. I mean, I guess I'll say American alligators because they're native to my area.
American
I see 'em,
alligators
like,
are
all the time.
awesome.
They are.
Modern day ones would have to be the Cuban crocodile for me.
That's a good one.
Those are good.
It's so adorable till it's biting your leg.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't run away from it because it was just too damn fat. Oh yeah, if I could have one as a pet, I would do. I remember when my dad originally was going to get caiman as pets. Once my stepmom stopped that idea, I was like, "Oh, I'd have a pet caiman."
That'd be something.
Crazy creatures.
Cuban crocodile is so cool. I wish it wasn't like critically endangered.
Oh yeah,
because it's such a cool animal. Like, hold on, like look at this one. Like this came off of just Wikipedia. Look at like the crests behind its eyes almost.
It's basically like the modern day representation of
Caprosuchus.
Yeah, Caprosuchus. Not as crazy on the crest, but still close enough.
Yeah.
Like, the way have you seen a video of them run?
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant creatures.
That's like the coolest thing about them because they're semi-splayed.
And they
There's
gallop.
one thing I'd want my zoo to get one of these. Well, not one, but a breeding pair and start a breeding program for them. But
Heck yeah.
That'd be cool. Oh, they first appeared in the fossil record 2.8 million years ago. Very interesting. Didn't know that.
They're established.
Oh man.
So, going back to rebirth and our need for giant amphibians and crocodiles.
All right.
Which I feel like every list that you see when you go like, oh, when they do like YouTube videos of what creatures they want. I know there's a lot of people have the hell frog, the
Beelzebufo.
Why can I not think today? Jesus, yeah, but at least, everyone says that, like, because it's not even that big.
Yeah, it'd be pretty small.
People complain about compies being in the game. It's like, I want this. So you won't see it.
It's. I think it got downsized recently, or at least not too long ago as well.
Yeah, like it's still big by toad standards, but it's like I think people get misled by the whole idea of like, oh, this frog used to eat or toad used to eat dinosaurs. They just don't tell the fact that the baby dinosaurs of already small dinosaurs.
Right.
I also feel like Ark doesn't give them the best representation.
Oh yeah, that too.
Probably not.
Yeah, because like you see them ride, and this is I need people to stop saying they want Beelzebufo and Jurassic World.
Yeah, I can tell you that people wouldn't be happy with it actually being included.
No. People would be so angry when they realize how big this thing is.
Yeah, I don't think it would go over well. Like I could barely even build this giant ass enclosure. It's like I could barely even see it. It's just hopping around down there.
Did I ever tell you guys what I called this thing when I was younger?
What's that?
Well,
okay, so when I was younger, maybe around middle school, or was around when Ark Survival Evolved came out.
Were you in school?
Of course,
I was too.
Middle school.
I was
around
I was in high school though.
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade. I obviously being a dino kid, I had to get the game. And eventually, because like they had like split screen then, so I'd have one of my siblings play with me. And my sister loved this animal, but neither one of us could pronounce its name. So instead, we just called it what we thought it looked like the most, and it was beetle buffalo.
Beetle buffalo.
We called it the beetle buffalo.
Oh, I love it.
That's beautiful. I love that. Beetle buffalo.
Which it's neither of those are what it is, obviously. But we're like, I don't know what else to say. I can't pronounce that.
Yeah.
love
That's
it.
awesome. I love that.
Like I'm dyslexic already, so like I was cooked.
Oh shoot.
Oh man. Oh man. I wonder because like if they do T.rex, I can't wait because like for like the mods and stuff like that. Because like we're getting some really cool mods already. I don't know if you guys have seen that
Yeah,
already,
I peeked at them.
but yeah, there was a mod that like edited the models of some of the animals, like the baryonyx and the giga, to make them more accurate. And dude, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, those are my favorite ones.
Mods are doing really well, aren't they?
What?
Yeah, they're always great.
You know, I'm just looking now. So I'll sorry, and change it back again. Well, like the Goliath frog is the biggest frog living today.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that much different from the beetle buffalo.
Oh god, that's what we're gonna call it now.
Yeah, the beetle buffalo.
Oh wow,
Beetle.
this thing's big too. Oh my god.
And that's living today. There's not much difference in it at all.
Oh, yeah, that's.
A few centimeters.
I remember actually.
So it
Yeah,
could be...
look at this dude. This is coming from the Smithsonian.
Oh, there it is. Ooh.
That's a big old frog.
Yeah,
That's a big boy.
his legs are stretched out. It's 80 centimeters, which is 31 inches in length.
Wow.
Yeah, that's most likely comparable in size to Beelzebufel.
It
I mean,
really
I
is.
don't know the
Also-
current estimates, but yeah.
Early reconstruction of these could reach 42 centimeters,
42.
16 in
It's pretty big.
snout event.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, it's not much bigger.
Question.
Yeah.
Is there actual fossil evidence for it having like a horn or a crest, or is that just something people add because of the name?
I think a lot of people make it look like the horned frog.
Yeah, that's
how
why I
they
was.
depict its hunting style.
Yeah.
Mm,
But I don't think we do. Beetle buffo.
Doesn't look like it from what I could see from the actual bones.
right. Because that's something I've noticed about a lot of depictions of it.
Yeah.
They give it like these
You can't really tell.
crests.
Everything I'm looking at it doesn't have anything like that. Doesn't even have like the. Oh, actually, is that an indent? No, I don't think it has any indent on it.
Meh. Huh. What a funky little dude. Or well, big dude.
Yeah.
but big for a frog. Man. And then oh, man. I wonder if we'll ever get the locust. Not that I want the locust, but
The
I
prehistoric
wonder if we'll ever
insects.
get. Shut up.
I hope not.
It'd be kind of cool as like a natural disaster event. So like if they're like like how it's like the tornadoes and stuff. Can you imagine if it was like locusts coming in and then all the herbivores have like a massive health decrease because they can't eat for a while because they've come and eaten all the food?
Yeah, I could see how it could be
That would be
used, but
That would be kind of cool.
yeah,
Frustrating for anyone that plays challenge mode and campaign for like a herd of biasing prehistoric insects come and eat up all your herbivore food.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I kind of want that now.
Oh, wait, speaking of the locust, I love how at the end of Dominion, when Wu releases like the one locust that will eventually lead to like all of them just like disappearing. I love that it's just one of them. Like that's like they're gonna be there. There's at least gonna be a few more generations of those things.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
It's like, don't you want to increase your odds a little bit here, woo old buddy, old pal?
Oh. He's got a lot of faith in that one.
Yeah.
You just see that one fly off into the distance into a bug zapper.
Yeah.
Did nothing.
like, well, that cost us $2 million. Now we got to make another one.
Oh man, yeah, it'd be quite amusing to be honest. So yeah, there's what do you call it? Have they started writing up for the new Jurassic World film?
They have, haven't they?
Yeah, and then also we're getting a Primitive War 2.
Yes, I was going to bring that up as well.
Oh, we are getting that.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm happy about that because it didn't do too well financially because of the limited release. I'm hoping that the reason why it got greenlit is because they realized all the hype that surrounded it, and they're like, okay, maybe if we give this thing a proper budget, maybe if we put it in more theaters, we'll do better this time around.
Yeah, I think it was a battle for them to get it into a lot of theaters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then when they obviously this time people realize it's pretty popular in the sense of it's got enough to really be like an actual film. Because he did it all privately, didn't he? Because he couldn't get the funding from the actual studios for it.
Yeah, it had to jump through a lot of hoops to get it out as far as it did. Like, there's a lot of people who were complaining about how it was a limited release, and yeah, that was really unfortunate. It was only showing in one theater near me that was half an hour away, and it only had like 2 show times a day for 2 days. So it was very hard to see this film. And obviously Biology still hasn't seen it. Have you seen it, Lakota?
No.
Yeah.
I have seen it. I watched it in VR with friends.
Okay. Yeah, so Lakota's seen it. Biology still has not seen it. And
they can buy it now in the UK though, so that's what I need to do on payday.
Yeah. You gotta do that before the sequel comes out in 2027.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of time there.
Yeah. Just
I
put
want to
it
get
off.
this year. I want to get this. I don't think it's all that expensive, really, either.
Probably
I mean,
not.
I kind of want the DVD though. Like, I'm kind of old school. I don't like really buying digital stuff. I like having a CD of it.
Yeah,
And
I get that.
I need to go to town because I've heard that HMV is
Physical
selling it. So if
copies,
you're
man.
a UK listener,
Hey.
Yeah, physical copies, they're the way to go. I'm telling you.
yeah.
By the way, this might be a hot take. I don't want another Jurassic movie. I'm sorry. I really don't.
Why?
I really don't.
I thought you liked Rebirth.
Look. I did,
So scientific.
but I also
you learned so much from it.
Yeah, they clearly state that Mosasaurus and Quetzalcoatlus are dinosaurs. Clearly.
And Spinosaurus worked with Mosasaurus to get their food.
Yes, and Spinosaurus was a very good diver.
Yeah, and it's very plausible, especially with today when you see dolphins and orcas working together. So why can Spinosaurus and Mosasaurus Hoffmann not work together?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
T.rex had a
Didn't
giant...
have a powerful bite.
Yeah, no, it didn't have a powerful bite. Yeah,
No,
thank you. Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
So it quite likely was a scavenger, as it was scavenging from the dead parasaur.
Yeah.
That clearly, that Dilophosaurus suffering from dwarfism had taken out itself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lower my blood pressure. You guys are not helping.
Quetzalcoatlus was a really good cliffside scaler and probably nested on cliff sides rather than flat mud banks.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, to my point, while I do think Rebirth had its moments, and there were a lot of things about it that I did really enjoy, I think that what they did with the plot just before the movie begins kind of ruins the whole thing going forward for the franchise. And what we've heard from the director himself of like being like people find dinosaurs boring, that's also just very concerning with how this franchise is going to go moving forward. And if that's the kind of ideas that they're moving forward with, I don't think this is a franchise that's going to be seen as like dinosaur media for much longer. It's going to be media that has occasional dinosaurs in it, but the main focus is going to be some genetic monstrosity.
Yeah.
And that's just a kaiju movie at that
That's
point.
the issue with Universal. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to listen to the fan base.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know even like the writers knew what they were doing, because if you think about it, it was just like, oh, well, they even say they didn't know what to do with it and how to do it, and killing off all the dinosaurs that only live in tropical equators is just it was dumb. Considering most of the species that they were picking that are in the franchise don't even come from tropical zones like that, could have very much likely survived in the globe. You see a group of apatosauruses just chilling in the snow like it was no biggie, and they were waiting for summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was dumb.
I certainly agree with that. One of the biggest complaints of the Jurassic franchise beforehand was, eventually going back to the islands is going to get stale because you had to come up with new reasons to get them there. They were even having that issue with Jurassic Park 3. How do we get Alan Grant back to the island? Oh, just knock him out. Let's kidnap him. Yeah, basically. They were running into that problem. Dominion solved that problem. Dinosaurs are everywhere. Take advantage of that.
There's so many horror opportunities that you could think of. Like, in my head, I kind of made my own story, which I would have loved to have seen something similar. And it was kind of borrowing on the vibe of that girl from Primeval who had that pet saber-tooth tiger. My favorite name for it. Yeah. Saber-tooth tiger, because it's a tiger.
Yes, tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Actually, yeah.
I can't remember who I was winding up about that the other day. But I was winding someone up about calling it saber-tooth tiger.
I thought it was a lion.
Yeah.
No, it's a saber-tooth jaguar.
Here I was thinking it was a cheetah.
But I could imagine in cheetah, Jesus.
Clearly a snow leopard.
Completely opposite style.
Not even in the same genus, just cheetah.
No.
I mean, obviously, lions and tigers aren't either, but whatever. I digress.
Yeah, but I was like, you could do something similar on the basis of that, where like some guy in my head, it was like in the UK, it was in the Lake District. Some guy found a baryonyx baby, reared it up, and then it was just started killing the locals, and then returned to the house like every night because it just lives there and it knows, it didn't hurt the owner because he knew the owner would look after it. And then it would slowly come into like a police investigation of what's killing all these people. Like, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember because they got rid of the websites now for some reason, but I can't remember if there's any dinosaurs found in Britain.
I'm pretty sure there was some, I'm sure.
Yeah, but like in a sense it'd be a rare, because an island like ours, it's quite hard to hide stuff like that. So it'd been quite quickly picked up. I mean, there is like the big cats of the Lake District that keeps applauding people, which obviously has escaped from some private collection. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of a cool horror story. You can imagine like almost like a group of like teenagers or something trying to solve this with the police or whatever because they're involved in it because their friend was eaten. You could do a lot of things basically.
Yeah,
that's just one like horror aspect that came in my head.
Yeah. There was different.
That's just chaos theory.
Yeah. Chaos theory did well with that for a bit. See, because I mean, I don't know, tropical islands, they're fine. They're fine, but they get boring after a while. And it seems like if I were to wager a guess, we're going to be going back to Isle St. Hubert in future stories. So we're going to be seeing more of like the D-Rex and the Mutodons, and of course this has been deemed mutant island, so all of those creatures are going to be the way that they are. It just gets a little bit boring after a while. And like when you had dinosaurs all over the place, you had different settings that are pleasing to the eye and just different. You can have some set in Japan, the Rocky Mountains, deserts, snow areas. There was a lot of options there. But now they've just kind of written themselves into that setting corner again. And this time, and it was unavoidable this time, which makes it even worse.
Yeah. But they forced his hand.
Yeah, it was all avoidable. Like you didn't have to say, "Oh, dinosaurs died because oxygen."
It still doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe a Brachiosaurus in the Alps might struggle a little bit, but
Yeah, some settings were not ideal for them, but and I understand that there's a whole yin universe thing that they were all bred for a tropical environment because it's all genetics. But it's like, I don't care. It's a movie. Why do people pick and choose what they want to be accurate and make sense and what they don't? When you talk about dinosaur accuracy, they're always like, oh, yeah, don't worry. They're just monsters that look like dinosaurs. But then when it comes to like environments that they lived in, that's when people care about what makes sense. Really?
yeah. But the issue with that was only for the ones from Jurassic World. That's not all the ones that Biosyn created and was releasing out here and there.
That's
Any
true.
other company that went out making them,
Yeah.
it only works for the Jurassic World
That's
dinosaurs.
true. I hadn't even considered that.
And that's even then if
Just
it
age them.
truly does work for tropical, because some tropical climates do have cold moments.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even desert climates can get like snow and stuff like that.
That's the
So
most weirdest thing for me. Like when you stand out on the sand, like it was baking hot during the day, and you wake up in the morning, you stand on the sand, and you hear it crack 'cause it's all frozen. You're like, I was sweating yesterday. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, I agree with you, Lakota. I think that was a bad decision on their part to
Yeah.
certain like paint themselves into a corner again, especially considering the fact that they did not have to do that at all. It's
No.
not like the story called for that. Dominion set things up very nicely. Well, technically, Fallen Kingdom set things up very nicely to where you could just have whatever story you wanted to tell. It could be like an anthology series going forward. Jurassic World.
Yeah.
The world is now Jurassic.
Yeah. And like to go back to it as well, the franchise is doing fine without the movies. We're getting shows, video games, like Evolution 3 has probably got another good 3 to 4 years on it, maybe 5. We're getting Jurassic Park Survival. There's probably going to be another like animated show if I had to put money on it.
There's another game on the works that hasn't been talked about yet.
Exactly.
I really want. I want Jurassic World Warpath. Like Warpath Jurassic Park was so good on PlayStation. I don't know if you guys have ever had a chance to play it.
No.
But it was just like Tekken, but dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love a modern remake of that, or like just a brand new one, like said, like Jurassic World Warpath.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
That'd be awesome.
Jurassic World Lego 2.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's a game that
Lego
people want.
Oh yeah.
I would love that. Maybe more books.
Jurassic World Alive, Jurassic World the game.
Yeah, you get a lot of mobile games, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I certainly do agree with you on that then. That is fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
always say about them, I really want a live action TV show that's like Secret Life of the Zoo, but in the working Jurassic World. Like, I would love that. You could make it so it was like the what you're watching is a TV show in that world, rather than you just
Dinosaur Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's a sanctuary.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of that, the voting closes on Dinosaur Sanctuary January 30th. I will let you guys know when the results come out.
5 days.
Yeah, in about 5 days now. Hey, fingers crossed. I think it's gonna get up there. It's gonna be up there. I'm pretty confident about that.
Yeah.
So
Apparently my video on it did really well, and I had a lot of people tell me that they had voted. So I'm pretty confident.
I hope so. I would love to see that.
Let's go.
So we are over time if we have no other things to add to the discussion.
Did you want to mention your new logo?
Oh yeah, my wife did a new logo. One where the snout doesn't overlap with the sail, so now there's no reason for people to say, "Oh, I thought it was Proceratosaurus. I thought it was a Monolophosaurus. I thought it was a Dilophosaurus." That never really bugged me, honestly, but it bugged my wife, honestly. It never bugged me. It's like as long as people think that it's a dinosaur, but it bugged her, so she wanted to make a new one.
It looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
You haven't changed it on Discord.
Yeah, I did. I can't see it on here, but yeah, I did. I did do that.
I mean, What?
Are you
No, you
sure?
didn't change it on Discord.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I
You
didn't.
It's the same thing. in
It's the
Discord.
same one.
Oh, I could have sworn I did. Never mind.
Oh my
Okay.
god, it's a
Liar.
Proceratops.
There- It's a what?
It's a Proceratops.
You can't say
I also didn't change it on
Proceratosaurus.
YouTube.
No, I was testing it out first on TikTok and then transition over to YouTube for that.
Actually, since we're at the end here, it's probably a good time to say hello if you're any of my viewers. I'm disappearing from the internet for like a week or so because life. Taking a break. But you can expect me here still. Hello.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it good right there. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening, and we will see you later.
See you later.
Peace.